Welcome, fellow travelers, to an extraordinary journey. We are about to explore a very special part of our world. Tucked between the vast continents of North and South America lies a vibrant ribbon of land. This is Central America. It is a place where oceans whisper secrets to ancient shores. It is a land bridge, not just of earth and rock, but of cultures and histories. For centuries, this narrow isthmus has connected peoples and dreams. It is a crossroads where diverse traditions have met, mingled, and created something entirely new and beautiful. Join me as we embark on an adventure into its very heart. We will be visiting its 7 incredible capital cities. From the quiet administrative hub of Belmopan to the bustling, modern skyline of Panama City, a world of discovery awaits. Our first stop takes us to the smallest capital city in the continental Americas. Welcome to Belmopan, the unique and unassuming heart of Belize. It is a city born not from ancient conquest or colonial ambition, but from necessity and survival. To understand Belmopan, we must first travel back to the year 1961. A powerful and devastating storm, Hurricane Hattie, made landfall. It struck the former capital, Belize City, with unimaginable force. The coastal city, sitting just above sea level, was nearly wiped off the map. The search for a new location led planners inland, away from the vulnerable coast. They chose a spot nestled among rolling hills, a place that was centrally located and less prone to the fury of tropical storms. Construction began in 1967, and in 1970, the seat of government was officially moved. Walking through Belmopan is an experience in tranquility. The city is often called the Garden City, and for good reason. The city serves as a perfect gateway to some of Belize's most incredible natural wonders. Caving systems, national parks, and wildlife sanctuaries are just a short drive away. The heart of the city beats around the main market square. Every Tuesday and Friday, the market comes alive with vibrant energy. This is where you can truly taste the flavors of Belize. Imagine biting into a delicious tamale or savoring a plate of rice and beans cooked with rich coconut milk. The architectural design of the National Assembly building itself is a tribute to this past. It was intentionally designed to resemble a pre-Columbian Maya temple. Just a short journey from the city center, you can explore impressive Maya sites like Cajalpech or Zunantunich and walk among the ruins of a great civilization. From the quiet administrative hub of Belmopan, our journey now takes us south, into the lush highlands of Costa Rica. Here, nestled in a sprawling, fertile valley, we find our next destination, the vibrant city of San Jose. This is the heart and soul of Costa Rica, a bustling metropolis that serves as the nation's political, economic, and cultural epicenter. It was the rise of a single precious crop that truly transformed San Jose's destiny: coffee. In the 19th century, the grano de oro, or golden bean, brought immense wealth and prosperity to the region. This newfound fortune funded the development of a sophisticated city. It allowed for the construction of elegant buildings, grand public squares, and the infrastructure needed to support a growing population. At the very heart of San Jose's cultural life stands a magnificent architectural masterpiece, the Teatro Nacional, or National Theater of Costa Rica. The interior of the Teatro Nacional is a feast for the eyes, a dazzling display of artistry and craftsmanship. Look up, and you'll be mesmerized by the famous ceiling mural, Allegory of Coffee and Bananas. The Pre-Columbian Gold Museum, located beneath the Plaza de la Cultura, holds an extraordinary collection of gleaming gold artifacts. Nearby, the Jade Museum showcases the world's largest collection of American jade, with mesmerizing pieces that reveal the spiritual and social significance of this precious stone. San Jose is dotted with charming cafes, from traditional spots that have been serving locals for generations to modern specialty coffee shops. Taking a break for a cafecito is an essential part of the daily rhythm here. A coffee break in San Jose is more than just a caffeine fix. It is a cultural ritual. To truly feel the pulse of daily life in San Jose, you must visit its bustling Mercado Central, the Central Market. This sprawling indoor market has been the commercial heart of the city since it opened its doors in 1880. It is a wonderful labyrinth of narrow alleyways. Pull up a stool at one of the small eateries, known as sodas, and order a casado. This is the quintessential Costa Rican lunch, a hearty plate featuring rice, beans, a choice of meat or fish, salad, and fried plantains. Another must-try item in the Mercado Central is a granizado, a popular sweet treat perfect for a warm afternoon. It consists of shaved ice packed into a cup, drizzled with sweet condensed milk, powdered milk, and a flavored syrup. It is in these simple, everyday moments that you can truly begin to understand the country's famous Pura Vida philosophy. You will feel it in the warm smiles of the people, known as ticos and ticas. San Jose is a city that may seem chaotic at first glance, but beneath the surface, it is a place that celebrates life's simple pleasures, inviting you to slow down and savor every moment. Leaving the lush Pura Vida of Costa Rica behind, our journey continues northward to a land of dramatic landscapes and incredible resilience. We arrive in San Salvador, the capital of El Salvador. The city lies in the Valle de las Hamacas, or the Valley of the Hammocks, a name given by the Pipil people long ago. This poetic name has a very literal meaning. The valley is an area of intense seismic activity. San Salvador's history is a dramatic tale of destruction and rebirth. The original city was founded by Spanish conquistadors in the 16th century, but it has been moved and rebuilt several times due to devastating earthquakes. The city we see today is a testament to the unwavering strength of the Salvadoran people. Despite facing natural disasters and a challenging civil war in the late 20th century, San Salvador has always risen again. The heart of the old city is the Centro Histórico, the historic center. Here you will find the Grand Metropolitan Cathedral, the final resting place of Archbishop Oscar Romero, a revered national hero. Nearby is the beautiful National Palace and the elegant National Theater, the oldest in Central America. This area has been undergoing significant revitalization, inviting people to rediscover the city's historic core. No visit to San Salvador, or indeed El Salvador, would be complete without indulging in its beloved national dish, the pupusa. This simple yet incredibly delicious creation is the heart and soul of Salvadoran cuisine. A pupusa is a thick, handmade corn tortilla, similar to a griddle cake, that is stuffed with one or more savory fillings. They are cooked to perfection on a hot griddle called a comal, until the outside is lightly crisp and the cheesy filling is melted and gooey. Pupusas are more than just food. They are a cherished cultural institution. They are served with curtido, a tangy, lightly fermented cabbage slaw with carrots and onions, and a simple tomato salsa. You will find pupuserias, small restaurants specializing in this dish, on almost every street corner in San Salvador. Watching the skilled women, the pupuseras, expertly patting the dough and filling each pupusa by hand is a mesmerizing sight. Beyond its most famous dish, San Salvador offers a vibrant art and culture scene. Visit the Museo de Arte de El Salvador, or MARTE. This museum showcases an impressive collection of Salvadoran art, from the 19th century to the present day. Another cultural gem is the work of Fernando Lort, a beloved national artist whose colorful folk art style has become an iconic symbol of Salvadoran identity. The city also comes alive during its many festivities. The most important celebration is the Fiestas Agostinas, held in the first week of August to honor the divine savior of the world, the city's patron saint. The highlight is the Bajada, a dramatic procession where a statue of Jesus is paraded through the city. These festivals are a vibrant expression of Salvadoran faith and culture. Our Central American capital tour now takes us up into the mountains, to a city with a name as big as its past, La Nueva Guatemala de la Asunción, but most people just call it Guatemala City. This huge, busy city is the biggest in all of Central America. It sits in a mountain valley, and it has nice weather that earned it the lovely nickname, the City of Eternal Spring. This pleasant weather, which feels like spring all year, makes it a great place to explore. Guatemala City is the fourth capital in the country's history. The capital before this one, the amazing old city of Antigua, was ruined by a bunch of strong earthquakes in 1773. But even before the Spanish got here, this valley was already a very important place. Just outside the modern city are the old remains of Caminaljuyu, a major spot for the ancient Maya people. Today, Guatemala City is the country's busy engine. The city is split into different zonas, or areas, each with its own special feel. From the old part in Zona 1 to the fancy modern streets of Zona 10, it can feel crazy and busy, with its rushing traffic and constant energy. But it's also a place of amazing art, deep history, and rich culture that shows the heart of the Guatemalan people. To truly understand Guatemala City, you must begin your exploration in its historic heart, Zona 1. This is where you will find the magnificent Plaza de la Constitución, the city's main square. On one side stands the Grand Palacio Nacional de la Cultura, the former presidential palace. Its ornate architecture and beautiful murals depict the rich history of Guatemala. Facing the palace across the square is the equally impressive Catedral Metropolitana, or Metropolitan Cathedral. This colossal structure is a testament to faith and endurance. Step inside, and you will find a serene space filled with beautiful religious art and altars brought from the ruined churches of Antigua. The National Museum of Archaeology and Ethnology is an absolute must-visit. It houses an extraordinary collection of Maya artifacts, including intricate jade masks, monumental stone stelae from ancient cities like Tikal, and stunningly preserved ceramics. Another cultural gem is the Ixchel Museum of Indigenous Textiles and Clothing. This museum celebrates the vibrant and intricate art of Maya weaving, a tradition that is still very much alive today. The cuisine of Guatemala City is a delicious reflection of its Maya and Spanish heritage. The Mercado Central, located underground near the Metropolitan Cathedral, is a fascinating labyrinth of stalls. Here you can find a dizzying array of fresh produce, from countless varieties of corn and beans to exotic fruits like rambutan and jacotes. One dish you will find everywhere is pepian, often considered Guatemala's national dish. This rich, savory stew has pre-Columbian roots and typically features chicken, beef, or pork simmered in a thick, fragrant sauce. The complex blend of spices gives it a deep, smoky flavor that is truly unique. It is usually served with rice and corn tortillas, providing a hearty and comforting meal that speaks to the very soul of Guatemalan cooking. For a true Guatemalan street food experience, you must try a chuco. These are Guatemala's version of a hot dog, but they are so much more. Served in a long bread roll, a chuco is typically loaded with grilled sausage, chorizo, or other meats. To finish your culinary adventure, you cannot leave without trying some of Guatemala's world-famous coffee. Beyond coffee, be sure to try atol de elote, a warm, sweet, and thick drink made from fresh corn, cinnamon, and sugar. Our journey now leads us into the mountainous heart of Honduras, to its fascinating and bustling capital, Tegucigalpa. The city's very name whispers of its origins, derived from the Nahuatl language, with most historians believing it means Silver Hill. This name is a direct link to the city's past, as it was founded by Spanish colonists in the late 16th century, not as a grand political center, but as a rugged mining town. The surrounding hills were rich with silver and gold. Unlike the planned, grid-like layouts of many other colonial capitals, Tegucigalpa grew organically, following the contours of its challenging terrain. The city is nestled in a high-altitude valley, surrounded by pine-forested mountains. Its streets are a winding, confusing maze that climbs and descends steep hillsides, which can make navigating the city an adventure in itself. This unique topography gives Tegucigalpa a distinct character. For much of its history, Tegucigalpa shared the title of capital with its sister city, Comayagua. However, in 1880, the capital was permanently moved here, solidifying its status as the nation's political and administrative heart. Today, Tegucigalpa, along with its adjacent sister city Comayagua, forms the Central District, the largest urban area in Honduras. It is a city of stark contrasts, where colonial-era churches stand just blocks away from modern office buildings. The cultural and spiritual heart of Tegucigalpa is found in its central square, Parque Central. This lively plaza is the perfect starting point for any exploration of the city's historic core. Dominating the square is the beautiful Cathedral of St. Michael the Archangel, completed in the late 18th century. This stunning colonial church, with its intricate Baroque facade and ornate golden altarpiece inside, is a testament to the city's enduring faith. A short, pleasant walk from the main square will lead you to one of the city's most charming spots, the Iglesia de Nuestra Señora de los Dolores. This is one of the oldest surviving churches in Tegucigalpa. The church square is a hub of activity for local artisans. Here you can find a wonderful array of handcrafted goods from all over Honduras. Look for beautiful Lenca pottery, intricate wood carvings, leather goods, and colorful textiles. For a deeper dive into the nation's story, the Museum for National Identity is an essential visit. Housed in a beautifully restored 19th century building that was once a hospital, this museum offers a comprehensive journey through Honduran history and culture. The exhibits cover everything from the country's incredible pre-Columbian past, including its Maya heritage, to the colonial period and the formation of the modern Honduran state. One of its most impressive features is a virtual tour of the ancient Maya ruins of Copan. No trip to Tegucigalpa would be complete without savoring the most iconic Honduran street food, the baleada. This simple yet incredibly satisfying dish is a national obsession. It starts with a thick, soft flour tortilla that is cooked on a griddle. then folded in half and filled with a classic combination of mashed refried beans, crumbled hard cheese, and a drizzle of mantequilla, which is a type of sour cream. You can also get a baleada con todo with everything, which adds scrambled eggs and meat. Leaving the mountain highlands of Honduras, our journey takes us to the shores of a vast lake, to a capital city with a story unlike any other in Central America. Welcome to Managua, the capital of Nicaragua. Its name comes from the Nahuatl word mana ahuac, which beautifully translates to adjacent to the water or surrounded by water. This is a perfect description for a city that lies on the southern shore of the massive Lake Zolotlan, also known as Lake Managua. Managua's history is deeply connected to its volatile geology. A devastating quake in 1931 caused widespread damage, but it was the massive earthquake of 1972 that completely redefined the city. This catastrophic event leveled the entire city center, destroying 90% of downtown Managua. The old heart of the city, with its colonial-era buildings and bustling commercial streets, was left in ruins and was never fully rebuilt. Because the old downtown was abandoned, Managua grew into a decentralized city, a sprawling collection of neighborhoods without a traditional central core. Instead of a single dense city center, you will find various commercial hubs and residential areas connected by a network of roads and roundabouts. This unique layout can be disorienting for first-time visitors expecting a typical capital city structure. Yet, it is a direct result of the city's tragic history and its subsequent cautious rebirth. Despite its turbulent past, the area around Managua has been inhabited for millennia. One of the most incredible testaments to this ancient history is the footprints of Acahualinca. These are fossilized human footprints preserved in volcanic mud dating back over 6,000 years. They were left by a small group of people fleeing a volcanic eruption, a poignant and ancient snapshot of life and survival in this very spot. Discovered in the 19th century, these footprints are some of the oldest in the Americas. You can't talk about modern Managua without understanding the Nicaraguan Revolution. The big political change in the late 1970s, which got rid of the Somoza government, really shaped the city. Managua became a place that showed off the spirit of the revolution. In the spot that used to be the old city center, you'll now find the Plaza de la Revolucion. It's a huge square that's like the historical and political heart of the country. This area has the few buildings that made it through the 1972 earthquake. You can see the broken-down parts of the old Cathedral of Managua, which is beautiful but also a sad reminder of what it once was. Close by is the amazing Palacio Nacional de la Cultura. It somehow survived the earthquake and now holds the National Museum, library, and old papers. This plaza is a place for remembering and showing strength. The food heart of Nicaragua is simple, but it's really satisfying. The best example is its national dish gallo pinto. The name literally means spotted rooster, which is a fun way to describe how the dish looks with its speckles. It's a tasty mix of red beans and white rice, cooked together with onions, garlic, and sweet peppers. While there are similar rice and bean dishes all over Central America, Nicaraguan gallo pinto is special. It's a main food, eaten for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Besides gallo pinto, make sure to try other Nicaraguan foods like nacatamal. It's a big, fancy tamale filled with pork, potatoes, and vegetables, all wrapped in a plantain leaf. For something refreshing to drink, look for cacao. It's a drink made from ground cacao beans, rice, and cinnamon, served cold. Managua's food scene, just like the city itself, isn't about fancy decorations. It's about real, filling flavors that have been passed down for many years. Our final destination takes us to the southernmost capital of Central America, a city of dazzling contrasts and global importance. Welcome to Panama City, or Ciudad de Panama. This is a city that feels like it is constantly looking towards the future. The story of Panama City is inextricably linked to one of the greatest feats of modern engineering, the Panama Canal. This man-made marvel, which connects the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, transformed not only Panama, but global trade itself. The canal's presence has shaped the city's destiny, bringing immense wealth, strategic importance, and a distinctly international character to the capital. Watching the massive container ships and cruise liners pass through the intricate system of locks is a truly awe-inspiring experience. It is a testament to human ingenuity and the driving force behind the city's vibrant economy and cosmopolitan atmosphere. It is often called the Dubai of Latin America for its stunning modern architecture and its role as a major international banking and commerce hub. But this modern metropolis is actually the third city to bear the name. The original Panama City, Panama Viejo, was founded by the Spanish in 1519 and was the first permanent European settlement on the Pacific Ocean. It quickly became a crucial launching point for the conquest of Peru and a transit point for the vast treasures of the Inca Empire. However, in 1671, the legendary pirate Henry Morgan attacked and sacked the city, leaving it in ruins. After the destruction of the original site, the city was relocated a few kilometers away to a more defensible rocky peninsula. This new location would grow into the historic district we know today as Casco Viejo. The modern city that has since sprung up around it is a testament to the nation's resilience and ambition. Panama City is a place where history and hyper-modernity exist side by side in a fascinating dance. It is a bustling, energetic capital that feels both Latin American and uniquely global, a true crossroads of the world where cultures, commerce, and histories converge. To truly experience Panama City's soul, you must walk the charming, narrow streets of Casco Viejo. This is the city's historic heart, the colonial quarter founded in 1673 after the original city was destroyed. Today, it is a vibrant, beautifully restored UNESCO World Heritage Site where history comes alive. As you wander through its cobblestone alleys, you will be captivated by the stunning architecture. Casco Viejo is not just a museum piece, it is a living, breathing neighborhood. The restored buildings now house chic boutique hotels, art galleries, and some of the city's best restaurants and rooftop bars. By day, it is a charming place to explore historic churches like the Metropolitan Cathedral with its towering twin spires, or the famous church with the golden altar. As the sun sets, the district transforms into the epicenter of Panama City's nightlife, with music drifting from open doorways and locals and tourists alike enjoying the cool evening breeze. From plazas overlooking the modern skyline across the bay, you can see the beautiful contrast between old and new Panama. The cuisine of Panama City is a delicious reflection of its status as a global crossroads. It is a true fusion of flavors, blending Spanish, African, indigenous, and Caribbean influences with a dash of international flair. One of the must-try national dishes is sancocho, a hearty and comforting chicken soup. This beloved stew is made with chicken, a starchy root vegetable called name, and a generous amount of cilantro, giving it a distinctive and fragrant flavor. For a true taste of the sea, you must visit the Mercado de Mariscos, the city's bustling seafood market. Here you can see local fishermen bringing in their fresh catch of the day. The market is also famous for its simple outdoor eateries, serving incredibly fresh and affordable ceviche. This classic Latin American dish consists of raw fish cured in citrus juices and spiced with chili peppers, onions, and cilantro. Grabbing a cup of fresh Panamanian-style ceviche, served with crackers or fried plantains, is an essential and delicious local experience, perfectly capturing the city's vibrant coastal energy. This coastal connection defines much of Panama City's character, from its historic role as a port city to its modern identity as a global maritime hub. Our incredible journey through the heart of Central America has come to an end, but the memories of these 7 unique capitals will linger on. We have traveled across a vibrant land bridge, not just connecting continents, but also connecting us to a rich mosaic of histories and cultures. We began our adventure in Belmopan, a quiet capital born from resilience. From there, we immersed ourselves in the Pura Vida of San Jose, a city built on coffee wealth and surrounded by the lush beauty of Costa Rica. Each stop on our tour has revealed a different facet of this complex and captivating region. We felt the powerful presence of nature in San Salvador, a city that thrives in the shadow of its volcano. In Guatemala City, we walked through layers of time, from ancient Maya ruins to the grand colonial plazas. We navigated the winding hillside streets of Tegucigalpa, witnessed the powerful story of revolution and rebirth in Managua, and marveled at the dazzling, futuristic skyline of Panama City. Each of these 7 cities, from the smallest to the largest, has its own distinct rhythm, its own unique personality, and its own special story to tell. They are not just administrative centers, they are living, breathing entities pulsating with the energy of their people. Together, these capitals showcase the extraordinary spirit of Central America. They are cities of contrast and resilience, where ancient traditions meet modern aspirations. They are places of immense beauty, found in both the grandeur of a cathedral and the humble smile of a market vendor. This journey has shown us that to truly understand Central America, one must look to its vibrant and dynamic urban hearts, for it is here that the pulse of the region beats the strongest. We hope this virtual tour has ignited your curiosity and inspired you to look closer at this remarkable part of the world. The warmth of their welcome is as radiant as their tropical sun, inviting you to come and discover their stories for yourself. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to help our educational channel. Until our next episode in Capitals of the World.